Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Thriving in Chaos. I appreciate everyone that has clicked on this video. Today we're going to be doing some DIY nails, but first, before I do that, let me just go ahead and explain a little bit about my channel. My channel is primarily based on my budgeting journey using the cash envelope system, building hefty savings and financial security for myself and my family. Part of that is doing DIY and saving money. So one of the ways I have found that I can save money is by doing my own nails. With that being said, you probably clicked on this video because it is a nail tutorial or a gel nail design tutorial, whatever the case is, but I encourage each of you to just stick around, check my channel out. I do nails occasionally, but I mostly budget and I show people how to budget, but I also share my journey with you guys as I continue on budgeting. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I will do my best to explain what I'm going to be doing. Let's just go ahead and get right on into this. So I'm going to do one nail together with you, and if you hear the thunder outside, don't mind it. I'm just enjoying this weather and doing my nails. So everything that you see here, I got off of Amazon. Pretty much everything I bought for my nails, I got off of Amazon. These were quite a bit longer, so I went ahead and shaped them to what I wanted them to be, and they fit each of my nails perfectly. That's something you definitely want to do before you get started. So what I plan to do, since it is very close to St. Patrick's Day, and I don't want to be caught lacking and not wearing green on that big day, I'm going to add a little bit of green into my nail. I am going to be using Beetles gel polish. I love Beetles gel polish. I have not had any complaints so far with this stuff, but I'll be using the top coat. I'll be using the black and this green. I am kind of running a little bit low on this black, so I do have a secondary black, and this is from MEFA. So if I need some extra, I'll be pulling from here. I am going to attempt to do some type of marble design. I just played around with it the other day, and it turned out to look really good and cute. I will also be using a foil transfer. So if you've never used one of these, this will be a good video to watch on how to do that. I don't have the glue for this stuff. I use the nail polish for it. So you'll see how I attempt that. And then I also have some little artist brushes for nails. I'll probably not be using the big one or the medium one, but I'll be using this smaller one to get the job done. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I'm going to be using, but I did want to show you this nail live before I went ahead and sped up everything else. You can do this at home if you want, and of course the colors are interchangeable. You can use whatever colors you want. So to start off, all I'm going to do is put a very light coat of black on here. I'm not going to put any kind of base coat on it or anything like that, just straight color. And I'll just do a very light coat, like I said, nothing crazy, and it doesn't have to, you don't have to worry about it being a little bit see-through either, because we're going to do a design right over this, so it's not a big deal. But I just make sure that I get all the edges nice and black, or whatever color you would choose for your backdrop. And then once I've got a nice even thin coat on here, I will turn it upside down a little bit just so that the color can level itself out. And then once I am confident that it is nice, and see, I don't like that this has a little dent right there. It doesn't really matter because, like I said, this is just a very thin bottom layer. And then once I have had that, then I'm going to use my LED light here. This I also got off of Amazon. And I'll just slide it in here, and I'm going to cure this for 90 seconds. And once it's done, I'll pull it out. And it's got, you know, a slightly tacky layer, nothing too crazy on it. And then I'm going to take the black that I'm using and the green that I'm using. And I'm probably going to need this as well. So I attempted this, like I said before, and I wanted to do a little less green than I did in my practice nail. So all I do is I'm just going to get some black here and dab quite a bit on there. Like I said, I'm kind of running out of this. So I want to do a dab there, dab there. Maybe more up here. And then I'm going to do the green. And I'm going to put that kind of the lower center. Now you can put yours anywhere you want. It's not a big of a deal, but having done this before, I kind of want just a little bit of green to play with. Once I have my colors on there and I'm confident about where that's at, I'm just going to sit here and play with it. So I'm going to start on the edges here and just kind of make sure that I get it all the way off to the edge where I want it. Being sure not to mix that green just yet. Just to make sure I've got full coverage of this nail. I love a good thunderstorm. And once I am confident that all of my edges have been covered, here comes the fun part. So I'm just going to do a swirly motion. And we're going to mix them together. And just go where your heart desires. To me, it just kind of looks like fire, which is kind of cool. And once I'm happy with where it's at, like so, you want to turn it in the light so you can see some areas where you might have missed spreading this gel polish. And at this point, I'm just trying to make sure that I've got a nice even coverage. And once I like the look of it, then I'm going to stick it in here for 30 seconds, only 30 seconds. So after a 30-second cure, I'm going to pull it out, and this is where the transfer foil will be coming in, and I'm going to decide where to put some of that, and I'm thinking here, and all you're going to do is just press on it and pull it off until you get the look that you were looking for. I'm going to put some right here. And then maybe just a smidge right here. Might do a little bit more down here. Yeah. All right, so that's all I'm going to put on that. Once I've got what I want on there with my transfer paper, then I'm going to come back with my top coat. And I'm going to put a nice thin layer of top coat right over that. And for this one, I'm going to turn it upside down for just a little bit to let it set itself. I want the majority of it to be at the apex of the nail here, as opposed to on the sides. So I just turn it upside down for a little bit, kind of letting it run towards the middle. Just a few seconds should be good enough. And then once I'm done with that, then I'm going to go ahead and cure this for 120 seconds, just to make sure that it is fully cured. And once it's done, then your nail is done. Completely dry, completely cured, ready to go. And this is my thumbnail. So I'm not going to put it on right now, but I did want to show you an example of what it will look like. Again, I sized this to fit my nail perfectly and exactly. So that's what my nail would look like. So I'm going to go ahead and do all the rest of my nails. I will do that all on camera with you guys so that you can watch if you want to, but that's the basic tutorial of it. I love them. Look how pretty. And I'll go ahead and do all of these, so I'll play some good music for you guys as you watch me do this, and at the end I will show you what they all look like.
trying to change what I've been trying to say. Words don't come straight.